Today we'll be looking at how to draft or dress collar, and I'll be attaching to this free gown. Before we go into the tutorial, please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, ensure you do so. Kindly click on the subscription button and make sure you turn on your notification bell to be the first to get notified when I upload a new video. And for those who have been watching my videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate. God bless you all. So before we do anything, we'll measure the neckline of this dress. I've sewn the dress already. It's a free gown, which I have a tutorial on how to make a free gown. You can just browse through my video and you'll see a video on a free gown. So this is just basically for the collar, and this is having a button at the back, so it's having a back slit. So I'll measure around the neck from the slitted area. I'll just place my tape like this and carefully measure all through the neckline. Just measure it round. So I'm having a total of 20 inches. That's around the neckline, 20 inches. So I'll just fold this fabric into 4 and derive the midpoint for the front part. Okay, if you fold into 4, it will give you 5 inches, and this is the midpoint. This is where one of the collar, because this collar will be divided into 2, this is where one will stop, and this is the beginning of another. The second collar is a dress collar. Okay, at this midpoint where I marked is where the first one will be stopping, because I'll be dividing the collar into 2. Then the second one, just as you can see from the picture. So I'll be using this piece of fabric to draft my collar, which is at about 15 and a half inches long, then 6 inches wide. So I'll just ensure it's equal, because it's not equal. I just want to trim the edges to make it equal. Okay, so you can see how it is now. Since I want this collar to be at about 3 inches wide at the end of it, so, and this is already 6 and a half inches. So what I'll be doing now is, this is 6 inches wide and 15 inches long. So I'll just fold it like this, and I'll fold again. I'll just fold it like this. So now it's into 4. Just fold again. So I'm just trying to iron it to make it neat, and so that you can also understand what I'm doing. And please, this wideness depend on preference, depending on how wide you want it to be. You can choose to make it like 2 inches wide, but I'm okay with 3 inches. Okay, I don't want it very wide. So I'll just fold again into 4. So this is what I'm having. It's into 4 now. So when you divide 20 inches by 4, because the fabric is folded into 4, you have 5 inches. So I'll mark 5 inches here, plus ½ inch for seam allowance. This 5 inches is round my neck measurement. I would add ½ inch extra for seam allowance. You can add ½ inch or 1/4 inches for seam allowance. Okay, then I'll just, this extra allowance I'm having here, which is at about 1.5 inches, is needed for the shaping of the collar, like the sharp angle will make with our collar, just in form of a triangular shape, like that slanty way. So you need extra inches here. After marking, this area will be where we'll be attaching to the neckline. At this point you attach it to the neckline, while here will be the triangular part, the lower part. So I'll just place my ruler like this, not straight. I'll place it and connect it to this end. You just place it like this diagonally. You just connect it. creating a sharp edge at the other end. So this is what I'm having. So at this point here, at this point, the area where I'll be attaching to the neckline, I'll come up by 1/4 inches because I don't want it to be straight like this. So I'll just come up by 1/4 inches or 1/2 inches. Just mark 1/2 inches here. Then I'll connect it to this side. That's where, at the area where I'll be attaching to my neckline. Okay, so this is what I'll be having. So this is the lower part, and this is where we'll be attaching to our dress. This, just come up here by 1/2 or 1/4 inches. I'll just cut this out. Okay, then I will slit open this area as well. I'll slit up the area as well. So okay, so this is what I'm having. You can see this is like 5.5 inches long, and this is the second piece. So I'll be cutting another piece of this, like 2 of it, for turning them. So you can choose to gum this with a hard stay, or you can just turn it over like that. So we'll be cutting 2 more of this. We're using it to turn it over because you cannot fix it this way. Obviously you can't. So we just have to cut 2 more pieces of this to using to turn as a lining, as an inner facing. Okay, so I'll just place it same way and cut it out. So I'll just place this on it and cut same thing out. I'm just trying to ensure it's equal. So I'm now having this in 4 places. That's 2 each. Okay, the next step is to sew. Like I said earlier on, you can choose to gum this with a hard stay, but I wouldn't want that. Just want to sew it that way. If you want it to be a little bit stiff, you can gum it with your paper stay or collar gum, just based on preference. So what we'll be doing now is to sew from, you won't be sewing this part, you won't be turning the area where you'll be attaching to your neckline. So I'll just sew from this side like this, using 1/4 inches like this, sew these edges like this, and sew the other side, leaving this area where I'll be attaching to my neckline. That's this upper part. I won't be sewing that side. By the time I finish sewing, I'll flip it over, then give it a good press, then I can match on the area where I'll be sewing, attaching to my dress, to the neckline area. So I'll do same thing here. You sew from this edge using 1/4 inches like this, and to this point. You flip it over and iron before matching on the other end. So I'll just do just that and show you how I flip it over. Okay, I just sewed it just the way I explained, from this point to this point, then to this point. So what we did now is to flip it over. Mind you, this is an illustration. You can choose to gum yours, like I said earlier on. You can choose to gum yours to make it firm. Just trying to use my scissors to bring it out well. Okay, so this is what it will look like. So I'll just stop stitch on this side and I use my iron to press it well. You can still use your thread to match on each round, just based on preference though. Just use your thread to match on each round so it can just stay well. So this is the outcome of it. I just went ahead to match on it again so it will be firm, and this is it. So next thing we'll do now is to attach it on our dress. You can see this is a very simple process. So you place it from the wrong side to the outward side. So you mark the middle of your front dress as the center part. You just place from this end inwardly, that's from the wrong side, like this, and sew. You sew to where you get to the point, to the slit area. You sew from the wrong side. By the time you finish sewing, you just flip it over like this. So that's what we'll just do. Let me just go over it again. So from this slitted area, you place your collar from the wrong side, please, like this, and sew using the matching thread to where you notch the midpoint of your front dress. That's the front area. You can see those chalk sign. This is the front of my dress. So this is it. Then you just sew inwardly, then you flip it over. It will be like this at the right hand side, at the right side. So I'll just do this like this for both piece. Just attach it like that. By the time you come to this point, you do same thing to the other side to be like this. The result will just be like this. So I'll just adjust that now and show you the final result of my collar. Hey guys, this is the outcome of the collar, looking very beautiful on the short dress. If you don't know how to cut this dress, you can go through my channel. You see a tutorial on how to cut an A-line dress with a joint sleeve. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Thanks so much for watching.